All right, we are live. Salute. What's going on? What's happening? You know what it is. Another 5 reasons why leftover women and hot women find masculine, attractive men insanely and extremely irresistible. Let's get right into it, man. These women out here, they at first thought you were playing hard to get. Well, really, at first, they didn't know what to think of you, but they were drawn to you. Then they thought you were playing hard to get. They thought they could play the dating shenanigans that women like to do, and they realized that's not going to work. Just move my stuff right. Like having everything exactly right. They realized that that stuff's not going to work with you. You know what I mean? So they're going to have to. Well, they're studying you right now, but then they're going to. They know they're going to have to approach you a different kind of way and literally approach you. So what it's done is because listen, women have been allowed to hide behind this whole men are supposed to approach you thing, because what it does is it creates this economy where women are in high demand and they get to just set the prices and do whatever they want to do. So they know that men are going to approach them, so they're expecting it. And this is women of all sizes and everything. So even unattractive women and overweight women can still talk to other women like, yeah, this guy approached, because even if they're lying, it's assumed that most men are going to approach. But if we're making this new way to where men are like, nah, we're not approaching. We got things to do. If you want me, you got to approach me. If it becomes big enough, which it is, hold the line. When an overweight woman or an unattractive woman goes to an attractive woman of any level and be like, yeah, guys are approaching me, she's going to be like, no, they're not. No, they are not. They're not approaching me. I know they're not approaching you. There's no way. And we can go ahead and get a balance back with this, because with them telling all of each other that they're tens and men having to approach them, even the ones that are lying, right, that are really probably like femcells, when they decide to lie and say, yeah, no one's going to like bat an eye, because it's like, well, men approach, so maybe they're desperate or something. But if good looking women know they're not being approached, why would guys be approaching these other women? Right? And we hold the line and we continue to work on ourselves. And I'm gonna tell you something, even if they say it or if they don't, women love seeing a man that's putting in work and refining himself, becoming a greater version of himself, loving himself. Listen, women know, and for the ladies watching, y'all know that if a man loves himself, then he's not going to project nothing but what he feels about himself outwardly. That's what everybody does. If you feel bad about yourself or you're insecure about stuff, then you start projecting stuff like that outwardly, that kind of energy. But whenever you are in your self-love, got this direct connection and love with God, to where you feel fulfilled, then there isn't any need to try to put on any show or try to mask your insecurities, while at the same time simultaneously projecting everything that you're insecure about. And this kind of ability that you have, this is like true traditional masculinity, like real masculinity, and women are drawn to it. They find it irresistible because you guys are like me, and ladies that are watching, man, they like it. They like that raw, well, they like it raw, but they like that raw, authentic way that we speak, while still maintaining a certain level of a regal and royal nature with it. The presentation gives, emperor, king, ruler, leader, alpha, sigma, whatever. You know what I mean? It gives that. You know what I mean? Just from the uh the articulating of the thoughts, and it draws women in. They can't get enough. And then when they start looking into you, because they want to believe that you're a fraud, they want to believe that you're just doing this or that, and you probably really have girls, or even thinking that you're not being as authentic as you say you are, as far as starting over. They think that you might be doing something nefarious or whatever. That's their insecurities being projected. They've never been around a man as great as you. They don't know any better, right? But you still moving in a way like it don't even really matter to you, because you know that they're moving from a hurt place, and you're just continuously pushing forward. You're becoming like a role model, a leader for these women, and these women didn't even think that they needed a leader a leader until they met you. And they're just, a lot of them don't even want to be led, and they don't want to be led by you. They thought that you might not be their type, but you're just consistently growing on them without doing nothing to them directly. It's just, what's happening is you're raising their vibration, my brother. Just them seeing an example of a man of God, basically showing that in this realm, showing them God in this realm, and they can't get enough. So what it does is it puts them in alignment, and the more they get in alignment as women, right? What's next? That's right. The more they get in alignment as women, then the more they're able to receive the messages that you're putting out without getting offended by it, because they know that the stuff that you're saying, towards the females that need work, they don't need that work anymore. And the more you're speaking, it's just like they're just hearing God talk to them, and it tickles them in places they've never thought could be tickled by a man that's not in their presence, that they're just watching, that they're just observing, that's just speaking into a mic. Pro boys say, with a hat on and some shades, right? There's enough to turn women on, and have a lot of jealous people around you that don't understand why women are orbiting you, because women are supposed, at least a woman that has a soul, supposed to be able to see God in the man that she finds attractive or that she wants, period. And it ain't got to be something that she thinks that she wants, right? The guy that she thinks in her head that she's gone through this list of whatever, that's going to be perfect. No, it's going to be the guy that she needs. Her soul is going to instinctively know, her spirit's going to instinctively know, hey, this is the kind of guy I need, as opposed to the guy I feel like I want. Because listen, no one's telling her you need this guy. She's telling herself. So that means that he has all the character traits and characteristics of the man that she thinks that she wants, but he also has, the things that she doesn't think about that she actually needs. And I'm going to leave it on that note. I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. Go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe. Set notification bell. Drop a comment. I'm trying to bring something different to the table, y'all. I'm always trying to innovate. I'm trying to be as creative as possible. If you want to show other content creators that are kind of in this niche that you would like to see a little bit more diversity and the ability to expand and have creativity, support the growth, support the videos that are different that I'm putting out, because it takes a pioneer doing something that's out the norm to expand everybody's consciousness and start thinking about doing things a little bit better, going a little bit harder and thinking a little bit more outside the box. So support the creativity. Again, I'm your brother. Salute. That's what's happening. And I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.